So I didn't get a chance to thoroughly.
We're in. Hey, we're live, everybody. Say hello.
Hello.
Say hello, everybody. All right, let me resize this just a tiny bit, And move that over. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Improv Showdown. My name is Steve Disborough. I'm with Improv Chattanooga here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And this is a competition show. Our team from Improv Chattanooga will be taking on a team from the Electric Head in the UK. And we're going to be playing improv games in rounds. We're joined by team captains. The team captain for Improv Chattanooga is Brand. You know what? I was supposed to run this. There it is. Introductions. Let's meet our teams. There we go. I spent a lot of time on this crap. So Brandon, introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Brandon. I am here specifically to beat the Electric Head. That's my life goal. That's all I ever do.
Well, all right. And let's meet the Electric Head team captain, Debbie. Debbie, say hello.
Hello, I'm Debbie. I am...
Be more aggressive, Debbie.
What?
Aggression.
Right, I am here.
Yes. Bring that wrestling.
Guys, we're going to kick your ass.
Yeah.
More proof of the special relationship between the U.S. and the U.K. All right. Well, so let's start with our visiting team introducing themselves. We'll start with number one, Al.
Hello, I'm Al, one half of the Electric Head. Normally we have scripts, sometimes we don't. Today we don't.
Cy, number two.
Hello, yeah, my name's Cy. I've brought along an anthropomorphic aubergine with a tiny 6-shooter, and we're really going to shoot you guys down.
All right, number three from the Electric Head, Mark.
Hello, my name's Mark. I don't sound like I belong on the British team, but I do. You can check my papers later. I'm an Electric Head regular.
He's a fake.
He's a mole. Improv has a mole. And finally, Molly, number four.
Hi, I'm Molly. I was just asked to be here. I have no particular attachments to the Electric Head, so if you guys want me on your team later, just shoot me a private message.
Wow. Already dissension within the ranks. All right, let's move over to the Improv Chattanooga team. Let's move over to the Improv Chattanooga team. David, introduce yourself.
My name's David Sarton. I'm with Improv Chattanooga, and I'm ready to kick your...
Oh.
Is this PG or PG-13?
PG-13, David. It's prime time in the UK, but people are just getting home from church lunch here at home. So number two, Shalita.
Yeah, I'm Shalita, and I'm so bad at trash talk, but it's enough to have someone pick you up and put you in a garbage can and roll you down a hill and hope you fall in the lake.
Shalita's very small. That's probably happened to her in the past. Number three, Paige.
Hi, everyone. I'm Paige, and I'm smiling, but I'm ready to beat your butt.
And number four, Corey.
What's up, everybody? My name's Corey. I'm with Improv Chattanooga, and we're about to pull the plug on the Electric Head.
Why did nobody think of that sooner? That's very good.
I didn't realize we were doing trash talk because we just kind of introduced ourselves all politely.
Yeah,
you're right. You're very right. Okay, so what we're going to be doing here, we're going to start. This is a game. This show is played in rounds. We've got a series of improv games here, which I will show everybody. Hopefully, let's see here. Did it come up? Oh, crap. My scoreboard has died. So anyway, let's work around that. I'll flip a coin here. Debbie, you're the visiting team. Call the coin heads or tails.
Tails.
Then it is heads. So Brandon, would you like your team to play first?
When you're in the Electric Head and someone asks you what...
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Would you like to play first, Brandon, or would you like your team to pick a game for the Electric Head to play?
I want my team to play first. I want the Electric Head to see what they're in.
Okay, so let me see if I can get this working again.
Strategic. I like it.
No, it's not going to work. Okay, Debbie, do you happen to have that list of games that I sent you earlier on chat?
I can look for it.
Sorry about that.
Give me a sec.
Yeah, no problem. Let me see if I can figure. Oh, I see what's wrong here.
This is the world we live in.
I know.
You know what?
Oh, something popped up.
Oh, there we go. Okay, excellent,
yeah,
excellent. Okay, so Debbie, pick a game for Improv Chattanooga to play. Let me spotlight it.
Oh, okay. Any of them?
Yeah, any of the games. So what will happen is you guys, Improv Chattanooga will play the game you pick, and then your team will play. They will pick a game from the same category for you to play, and then the audience will vote.
I'm gonna go with.
And ladies and gentlemen, ABC game. Okay, so Improv
Good
Chattanooga.
choice. Good choice.
I need 2 players to play the ABC game, and ladies and gentlemen in the audience, I need you to give me a letter of the alphabet and a word for them to do for the ABC game. So let me do strike through on. So let's see here. Who are my 2 players? Everybody else drop out.
I can play with you, Shalita.
Okay, cool.
If nobody else raised their hand.
Okay, so let me get rid of this. I can't believe that actually worked. There we go. Okay, so let's see if we've got some. Let's see if we've got some suggestions here. We've got nothing there. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. We've got some suggestions. Let's see here. We're going to go with the letter G, and your suggestion, your word is shopper. Shopper. Now, the way this game works, ladies and gentlemen, is they are going to start a scene with the letter G, and then they will go and then the next thing that each of them says must begin with the next letter of the alphabet, and they will go all the way through the alphabet, coming back around until they end with the letter G. When they get back to the letter G, the game is over. Ladies, your letter is G, and your word is shopper. Go.
Good God, is that really 75% off?
Hell yeah, it's 75% off.
I didn't even know that this was still in stock.
Just go ahead and head towards the back. In the back, there's some extra stock.
Know what? I might actually take you up on that.
Let me go with you. Let's go.
Maybe they'll see us though.
No, we'll be fine. The owner has her headphones in.
Oh, do you work here?
Please, do I work here? Don't you see the shirt?
Quite interesting. I used to work here until I was fired.
Really? I think I'm on the verge of being fired because I keep bringing people to the back.
Sis, tell me about it. I was fired because of like some sketchy internal stuff.
That is crazy. Was it the guy? What did he have anything to do with it?
Ugly Steve? Yeah, he was always involved.
Very unsurprising. Ugly Steve is always involved.
Well, it's because he kept looking at my feet, so he said he would assist me.
Exactly. He did the same thing to me.
You know, I had no idea he was doing that for other people.
Thane didn't either. It's crazy. He's so sly.
Almost everyone was involved in that whole scheme. We all got fired.
Boy, that was some crazy stuff. Ugly Steve just really needs to be the one to go.
Can't even say that he still stalks this store or not.
Do you know that we could potentially oust him?
Every day I think about ousting him or hexing him, whichever comes first.
For real, I feel you. That's actually part of why I bring people to the back. I've been scheming to get him out of here.
Girl, I have a whole voodoo doll for him.
And scene. And scene. I got a little distracted. Sorry, I was making sure the video, everything was going. Okay, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, don't vote yet. Don't vote yet. But so what's going to happen is now the whoa, that's not good.
I don't like it.
The folks now, Brandon, I need you to pick a game for the Electric Head to play from the verbal restrictions category, either 1, 3, 5 or alliteration anarchy.
I like the sound of alliteration anarchy.
Okay, so I need
Good choice.
I need all 4 players from the Electric Head to pop up on screen, and what's going to do is I'm going to give you some letters of the alphabet and a suggestion for a scene. So when you've got that suggestion for a scene, good Lord, that is running amok. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. So what's going to happen is I'm going to give you some letters of the alphabet, and then you're going to have to act out a scene using the. Actually, I'm sorry. This is for 2 players. I'm very, very sorry. 2 players. So
Please,
2 of
Steve,
you.
get it together.
Sorry, it's live.
Right, I think me and Si are gonna put Mark and Molly up for this one. See what they're made of.
Okay.
Okay, that's
all right. So
right.
Molly,
Let's see what we.
Molly, your letter is W. Your letter's W. What you have to do is use as many words in your scene that start with the letter W as you possibly can.
Come on, team.
Mark, your letter is, let's see here, I. Your letter is I. You have to use as many words that start with the letter I in your scene as you possibly can. Now, you can use other words, but just as many as you possibly can with W and I. So, and your scene is, let's see here, you are someone who is addicted to grocery delivery, and they are attending a 12-step program. You're both people in a 12-step program for grocery delivery addicts. And go.
When my Waitrose food arrives, why do I do this to myself? Why must I search through the wheelies for watermelons and watercress and
Look, I totally understand. It's interesting, really, that people of our ilk are drawn to this type of thing. Ice cream, iceberg lettuce, ice, just regular ice. Doesn't matter. Like, I'll order that because it's just the thrill of some imbecile coming to my front door and bringing me food. I don't even pay him. Are you supposed to pay them?
what?
Because I just kind of, yeah.
Well,
Ingenious.
that's illegal.
I have an ingenious. Is it illegal? I don't think it's illegal. You know, it's Daddy.
You could ask.
Daddy's got to get his fix. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do anything I can. You know, I got to inject these fresh green groceries directly into my vein. I need it.
Wayne. Let's bring the level down a little bit. I think the first step is, well, I can't remember what the first step is. Can you?
Incredibly, I have never seen any of the steps. This was my first time. I figured that I thought there would be literal steps, and it's kind of a symbolic journey, and we would learn about the steps together, but apparently it's just us two.
Well, let's try acceptance.
I don't like that.
And scene. Very good. Let's try acceptance. I don't like that. Very nice.
I don't.
All right.
You did us proud, team. You did us proud. I can't speak for Si.
All right, audience out there in viewing land, it's time to vote. Which team do you think did a better job with their game? Do you think it was Improv Chattanooga with the ABC game, or do you think it was the Electric Head with Alliteration Anarchy? Put your vote in the comments right now.
Don't let Ugly Steve down.
Don't let Ugly Steve down. Okay, so let's see here. Get some votes.
And I love Ugly Steve.
Now, for our next round, Debbie, while we wait for votes to come in, Debbie, you will be picking a game for your team to play. And let me see if I can do this really quickly without...
Do one we're really, really good at.
Okay, and one that's so no.
So let's see here.
There's not many.
Let me make it...
Let's maybe just leave.
Oh, no, that was Spotlight, wasn't it?
We all walk out.
Spotlight? All right, Spotlight video.
There we are. Right.
Giving up already, huh, Al?
Yeah.
I mean,
no. Yeah.
A game for your team to play.
We're finished.
Okay. I'm going to go with sound effects.
Sound effects. Okay, so this is a game for 2 players. One of you electric headsters will be on screen, and the other will be off screen.
Hi, you on screen?
Bye.
This is for Si and Al.
Yeah, me.
Yeah,
I'm here.
This is for Cy and Al. Let's go ahead and just decide that right there.
Yeah.
But first, let's see what we got for votes here. We got Chattanooga. We got Electric Head. Oh, my goodness. We 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm afraid the Electric Head has taken round 1. Okay.
Good work, team. Good work.
All right.
I think it was watercress.
Watercress may have been. So let me get rid of that. So we're doing sound effects. Let me get rid of.
You got this, guys.
I've never tried this on Zoom before, so this. Fine. Just do
Don't let
your
me down,
thing.
people.
Just do your thing.
I'll try, Al.
There we go.
You got this, Cy. If this doesn't work, we're over.
Okay, so this is for Cy and Al, and only one of you is going to be on screen. So decide who's going to be on screen. Brandon, if you'll drop out your video. So Cy will be acting out a scene, and Al will be providing the sound effects for it. So let's see here. What is your scene? We need some scene ideas here. And let's see here.
Performing
go.
comedy on the internet.
Yeah, it's let's
That's
see
the
here.
scene. Okay.
Oh, okay. No, here we go. You're you guys have hurricanes in the UK, right? Do you know? Okay.
At least for a day.
At least for a day. You're preparing, Cy, you're preparing for a big storm. You're preparing for a hurricane.
Excellent. Okay,
Begin.
got it.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Purr. Purr. Purr.
Help me.
Moo.
Moo. Quack. Meow.
And scene. And scene. Very good. Very good.
It's really difficult.
That game works very well. That game works very well in virtual. I like that a lot. Well done, Cy. Well done, Al. Well, that leaves Improv Chattanooga to play Little Voice. That's the only other game in that category. So I need 2 actors for that. One of you will be on screen, and the other will be off screen. Let's see
Or
here.
do you want voice or acting?
One of.
I'll voice.
Okay. Who will be our actor? Dave. Oh, David. Right. Okay. So if everybody else will drop out. So in the game Little Voice, David is a person going about their life, and suddenly an inanimate object in their house has come alive, and Corey will voice that inanimate object. And that inanimate object, taken from a list of things that people have given me, is bread. Corey, you are a bread that has come to life. Begin.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Losing my mind. Losing my mind.
Oh, yeah.
Is somebody there?
If you haven't figured it out by now, it's me, the bread.
Okay, no. Okay, no, this can't, no.
Yes.
You're supposed to be a sandwich, not animate.
I know it's a loaf off your mind that I can finally talk to people. But listen to me. I'm going to need you to get the butter.
After that bad pun, why should I?
You're one to talk about puns.
Good point. Margarine okay?
No, I want the real thing. I've seen you churning that real stuff.
I was saving that for a special occasion. Okay? I was saving that for my next date with Susie.
Susie? But what about Janice?
That ended up not working out.
But you broke me whenever you hosted her family yesterday.
Because we're still friends. One does not have to be romantically involved with someone to also have a connection with their families.
That's real crummy of you.
Fine. You know what? It's not every day that I have an inanimate, formerly inanimate piece of bread come to life and ask me about my love life. Here, this is the real stuff, freshly churned.
Yes. Ooh, yeah. Don't
Dude,
stop.
Can you not? Like, can you just... I'm between shock and disgust, dude. Can you just not, like, make orgasmic noises while I'm rubbing you with butter?
Oh. Listen, but you're one to talk. I've seen what you did to my brother, the bagel.
And scene.
You will never know what happened to the bagel.
Not the bagel.
My goodness. All right, audience, it's time to
sexy.
vote. Who put in the comments who you think did a better job with those sound effects type scenes? If it was the Electric Head with their round of sound effects, put head or electric or whatever, or hurricane or whatever. And if you think it was Improv Chattanooga with the naughty bread, put Improv Chattanooga. And that brings us to our halfway point. We're gonna do a group game where everybody plays this time. And after looking it over, I've decided that we're going to play Sex with Me. So the way this game works is I'm going to give you some activities. I'll give you the suggestions for some activities, and then you tell us how those activity is like sex with you or me, whichever you prefer. So let's see here, audience. We're getting some votes coming in. We'll do that. We'll announce the winner after the intermission. So our first activity for Sex with Me is oh crap! I've got all my things off here. Let's see here. First activity is being a nurse. Being a nurse.
Sex with me is like being a nurse. I have to deal with so much crap that I don't want to have to deal with.
Sex with me is like being a nurse. There's just a little prick and then a lot of crying.
Sex with me is like being a nurse. I may not get the appreciation I need, but a clap is always nice.
Sex with me is like being a nurse. I'm involved with so many people that their names sort of blend together.
Sex with me is like being a nurse because I like to be called Ivy, and I'm a drip.
Sex with me is like being a nurse. I go for 12 hours at a time.
Sex with me is like being a nurse. I constantly have to deal with scrubs.
Sex like me is like being a nurse. Definitely not enough money in it.
Sex with me is like being a nurse. I try and try and try, and then eventually somebody higher trained than me comes in and fixes it for me.
Sex with me is like being a nurse. I like to pop on rubber gloves and give you an enema.
Sex with me is like being a nurse. No matter how happy I am with who I'm with, I'm always on call.
Sex with me is like being a nurse. Sometimes when I'm with people, I just wonder if this is what I really want to do with my life.
New activity. New activity. Cutting the bushes. Oh, that came out. Okay. Cutting the bushes.
Sex with me is like cutting the bushes because you got to use really big scissors and it gets everywhere.
Sex with me is like cutting. Oh.
No, go ahead, Chattanooga.
Sex with me is like cutting the bushes. I thought I could do it on my own, but I clearly needed a professional.
Sex with me is like cutting the bushes. When you get to a certain age, you just need to ask your neighbor to come do it.
Sex with me is like cutting the bushes. You start and then you realize it's useless because everybody's already used to how the bushes look.
Sex with me is like trimming the bushes. It's stiff to get open. I need some lubrication.
Sex with me. Sex with me is like cutting the bushes. I usually do it at night and by myself so the neighbors can't watch.
New occupation.
Sex with me is like trimming the bushes. I usually get the little boy from around the corner to do it.
Oh, hey, oh, hey. Last one. Last one. Checking a book out from the library.
Sex with me is like checking the book out of the library. No one does it anymore.
Sex with me is like checking a book out of the library. You can look to see who's done it before.
Sex with me is like...
It's like getting a book out of the library. When I pull it out, dust goes everywhere.
Sex with me is like checking a book out of the library. You'll do it once in the 80s and then completely forget about it.
Sex with me is like checking a book out of the library. Ever since COVID happened, it's shut down.
Sex with me is like checking out a book from the library. I'm always going to wonder if I should have just gotten a movie instead.
Sex with me is like checking a book out of the library. I go for any category that's left.
Sex with me is like checking a book out of the library. I haven't.
And scene, and scene, and scene. All right. The votes have come in for round 2, and I am afraid that round was a tie.
Oof.
So
the losers win.
Sudden death.
All right.
Finish them.
So that brings us to round 3. Let me see if I can get the thing back up here. I think I fixed my never-ending... Yes, I did. Okay, there we go. Is that back on Spotlight?
Yeah.
Cancel. Oh, and I screwed it up. Okay. So in this round, let's see. Debbie picked for Improv Chattanooga in the first round. So this time, Brandon, you get to pick for the electric head.
Any specific category I need to choose.
Any category that's not grayed out.
Foursquare then.
Foursquare. Okay. So that's from the storytelling category. So I need all 4 of the electric headsters on screen. The way this game works is this is a storytelling game. These guys are going to do a bunch of scenes. Let's see here. So we will start, since we have the numbers there, the first scene will be between Al and Cy. And then I will say switch. And then Mark will come on screen and he will do a scene with Cy. And Cy will be the same character that he was in his scene with Al. I will say switch again. Cy will drop out. Molly will come on. She will do a scene with Mark. Mark will be the same character he was. Then I'll say switch again. Mark will drop out. Al will come on screen. He'll be the same character he was in the first scene. And then we'll just keep going around in that circle like that until I call scene. So let's see here. We need a suggestion for something for their scene to be about. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Your scene is set in an amusement park. And that amusement park is Nurseland. Nurseland.
Greetings, little boy, greetings. Welcome to Nurseland. The
I'm really excited. I'm really excited about coming to Nurseland because I always wanted to be a nurse when I grow up.
Oh, well, we have all sorts of fun, crazy rides here. Let me show you just but one of them.
Oh, yeah, go on.
This is the intensive care coaster.
Oh, marvelous. Oh, it looks a little bit unsafe, I must say. It looks a little bit rickety. It'll be all right, won't it?
It should be okay. Let me show you to the log flume of urine.
A log flume of urine. Okay.
Do you like how yellow it is, little boy?
I do. It's a little bit smelly, though, if you don't mind me saying. In fact, as I'm into nursing, I would say that the person who filled it has got a UTI, possibly.
I don't know what you're talking about. You see, we're not real nurses here. We just nurse for a living.
Switch.
Mortimer, where have you gotten to, young son of mine?
There you are. Dad. I'm here, Dad.
What is that smell? Did you go?
I know, it's the urine, Dad. I told them, Dad. I did say to them.
What? Say what? I really want to go on
the person who's filled that up with urine.
Get as much urine on me as possible. Is that what you said to him?
No, that's not what I said. You know, although I did want to take a little dip in it, I must admit I do like to have a little swim with the urine, as you know.
I know you did, Morty. Look, this is the whole reason I brought you to Nurseland. It's like this unhealthy obsession with nurses and
Dad,
urine.
Can we go on the enema? Can we go on the enema ride?
Switch
again. So then he wanted to go on the enema ride for a third time, and he'd already been on there twice, and he'd gotten soaked through. You know, like that stuff stains. I don't know what I'm going to do with him.
And it didn't fulfill any of your medical fetish needs.
Well, sure, it filled my medical fetish needs, but you know, I'm worried I'm passing this on to my child. You know,
it might be too late. Anyway, where do you want this?
Well, I mean, the usual place, I guess.
Switch.
Okay, bend over.
Another satisfied customer?
Yes, dearest. I think you're scaring them off with the welcome to the, you know.
But that's just how I talk naturally, darling. You know.
I know, but
if you're going to shit on my dream of opening this wondrous place of Nurseland, then I think maybe you're better off out of the complaints department and working on the IV flume.
I think there's too many flumes. First of all,
we only have 7. Each one a different bodily fluid. What's wrong with that?
Switch.
Oh, hello again, young man.
Hello there. Listen, I've put my father in this little jar here. Yes, I managed to preserve him. I took all his bodily fluids out via his anus. I followed the instructions on your website, and I've shrunk him down and taken all his fluids out. And I wondered if you'd like him for an attraction.
Yes. Switch.
Mortimer, it's me, the ghost of your father, whose body you sucked all the fluids out of his anus.
Father, you're still alive in there.
No, I just said I was a ghost. You never listened to me.
Switch.
So anyway, now I'm a ghost.
Okay, well, these are going to go right through your balls if you're incorporeal.
Switch.
So.
Another satisfied customer.
Switch.
Went just straight through them.
Hello again, little boy. Where's your father? Have you been on all the log rides yet?
Oh, don't worry about that. I've had a marvellous idea for a piece of medical equipment that will change your brain waves.
End scene.
I thought you said insane.
Very nice. All right. So, let's see here. That brings us to Improv Chattanooga. Let's see here.
Oh,
Debbie,
God.
you get to pick a game for them to play from the storytelling column. Foursquare is out of play, so either try corner or forward and reverse.
Forward and reverse.
Forward and reverse.
Good choice.
I need 2 actors on stage, please.
I'll play.
Okay, Shalita. So what this game is, David and Shalita are going to be acting out a scene. Oops, let me get rid of that. They'll be acting out a scene, and as they act out the scene, I will occasionally say, excuse me, I'll say reverse, and they'll have to do the scene in reverse, and then I'll say forward, and they have to do the scene forward in time. So you'll get the idea in just a few minutes. So we need an activity. Let's see if anybody's typed in an activity here in any of the suggestions. Boo, 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 boo. Do, 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 do. Go through some of these different screens here. Oh, some good ones in here. Let's see. Okay, an activity, something outdoorsy. Oh, yeah, that's good. You guys, wait, I don't like that one. Let's see here. Let me see if there's anything over here. Okay, you guys are getting ready to go on a rafting trip. And begin.
Oh, where did you go?
Sorry about that. Had to go make sure that the canoe was in working order.
You know, I'm so freaked out. I can't even swim. Like when you said that we were going on something adventurous, I thought it was gonna be like, I don't know, maybe like bingo or a cruise.
You have nothing to worry about. I've got floaties for you.
Reverse.
You've got nothing to worry about. I've got floaties for you.
Like bingo or a cruise. I thought when you said we were going to go on something adventurous, it was going to be something different.
Sorry, I had to check and make sure the canoe would work.
Where were you? I was afraid that you weren't going to show up.
Forward.
Where were you? I thought you weren't going to show up.
Sorry, I had to make sure that the canoe would work.
Just when you said we were going to go on somewhere adventurous, I thought it was going to be something different, like bingo or a cruise.
Don't worry, I've got floaties for you.
Oh, okay. Can I have like 4?
Of course, dear. Here.
I'm going to just slide it on my arms.
Reverse.
Just going to slide them on my arms.
Forward.
Just going to slide them on my arms.
Reverse.
Just going to slide them on my arms.
Forward.
Just going to slide them on my arms.
Yes.
Oh,
And now
Now
we're ready to go whitewater rafting.
Whitewater rafting? I thought it was just going to be regular rafting.
Oh, Margaret, we've gone regular rafting for so long. Don't you want more adventure?
Reverse.
More. Oh, Margaret, we've gone regular water rafting so long. Don't you want adventure?
Forward.
Oh, Margaret, we've gone water rafting so long. Don't you want some adventure?
Reverse.
Oh, Margaret, we've gone regular water rafting for so long. Don't you want some adventure?
We will go regular water rafting. Whitewater rafting?
Well, now you're ready for whitewater rafting.
Gonna put some on my legs too. Got them on my arms.
Forward.
I'm gonna put them on my arms. Gonna put them on my legs too.
And scene.
That was cruel.
Adventure.
Adventure. That is the point of that game, Al, is to be cruel. All right, audience, time to vote. Did you prefer Electric Head's 4 square story, or did you prefer Improv Chattanooga's forward and reverse? Just put Head or Improv Chattanooga in there, and we'll get that.
I am so glad we didn't get forward reverse.
on your phones.
It is a very fun.
Head is easier to spell than Chattanooga.
It is.
I'd be like, those guys were funnier, but fuck that.
You could just put.
Honestly, I forgot what game we were playing until he yelled out reverse.
That was obvious. That was obvious. Okay, let's see. We got votes coming in here, and okay, that's interesting. Okay, let's see. Blah 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 blah. Let me count these votes real quick. And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like our winner for this round is once again the Electric Head. So congratulations, Electric Head. So that means
it's just because we went smutty. That's it.
That's probably true. Well, that means, and actually that means that they have won 3 out of 4 rounds. There's no way for Improv Chattanooga to catch up. So Electric Head are our Improv Showdown winners this week.
Oh,
congratulations. Wow. So that brings us to the part of the show where we kill one of our performers. So audience, please, while we figure out who's going to die and who's going to live, please put in the comments a strange or interesting way to die. Okay? A strange or interesting way to die. And while we do that, Debbie, you are the captain for the Electric Head. Where are you at, Debbie? There you are. I would like you to pick a champion for your team, someone that pleased you mightily, someone that you think did an exceptional job in this show, and you want them to drain the blood of your enemies.
Can me and Cykel as a team, like we are one head.
You know what? We could possibly do that. That's up to Debbie. We could possibly do that.
I'm just checking.
Why not?
Oh, yeah. Let's try it. I want to see how that plays out.
Okay.
I've always wanted to kill someone with Cy, so...
Okay.
Yeah, we have
Cy. Are you going to run Cy through the middle of this person?
Oh my God. Okay, we've got some suggestions coming in. I'm not sure. This may not be a 3-person thing. Oh, okay, Brandon. Unfortunately, your team has not prevailed this week, so I need you to choose a victim, someone for Al and Cy to kill, someone perhaps who disappointed you mightily, someone that you perhaps think, needs to die.
You know what? Nice. I'm gonna have to go with you, David.
Oh,
hurt my words.
All right. Okay.
Yay! Now
So
I can
let's see here.
die.
These are, you know what? What I would like,
way that you could die.
I would like for one of you headsters to either Al or Cy to start off screen and then enter somewhere in the same. And so we've got some. Ooh, okay. These two are the same, possibly. Crushed by a giant or made love to death. Those could both be the same. Let's see
Death
here.
by snoo snoo.
Death by snoo snoo.
PG-13.
Let's see here. Debbie, since you're the team captain, you can stay off screen, Debbie. But I want you to choose from. I want you to choose from these 3.
Okay.
Eaten by wolves, made love to death, or crushed
wolves.
by a giant.
I'm going to go with crushed by a giant.
Crushed by a giant. Ladies and
Thank
gentlemen.
God for that.
Or maybe 2 giants even.
Well, we'll see. Maybe they could play
Or
a
two-headed giant. Yeah.
That would be good. I'll leave it up to you guys. And here you go.
Well, hi there, Dave. Is this the Chaganata Choo Choo? Because I'm telling you, boy, woo-wee, I'm one cowboy. And I am here.
Yes.
What?
Why, yes, this is the Chattahatta Choo Choo, yes.
The Chattahatta Choo Choo.
Yes, it is, the Chattahatta.
The Chattahatta. I think I got the wrong guy. I thought you were the Chattanooga.
Oh, just
You
a
know,
moment,
like the
just a
chewy
moment.
nougat, the nougat.
I'm sorry, I work for the Chattahatta Choo Choo as well. Just a second, let me put
Are
on
you
my
sure about this, Dave? You're just trying to get out of it, boy. Oh, now that is a fine hat you got there, Dave. You know,
Yep.
I'm changing my mind about killing you. I mean, you can see I'm a huge guy, and I was just going to stomp on you right down. Just like here comes my foot giant.
Oh, wow.
Hello, Cy. Look at the size of this fella. Get him, buddy. Come on.
Is this the guy?
He says he's from the Chattahatta. I reckon he's a Chattanooga.
I will crush him with my mighty foot.
Crush him. Why don't you crush him with your mighty penis? Do that.
All
Smack
right.
him in the head with it. That's the way, boy. Mouth wide open. He's a gagging for it.
Oh no! What is happening?
My insurance doesn't cover this.
It's too small. I'm going to step on him. Watch out.
Ah, good job, buddy. Not me, you fool. Ah!
Oh, God, I've got Psy all over me and my penis is out again.
And scene. And scene.
Oh, dear.
Oh, goodness.
Mark, I think you speak for us all when you say, "Oh dear."
It
All
was
right,
just,
well,
it was just a finger. Right?
The finger, kid.
oh,
Yeah.
finger hanging out there. Well,
I
ladies
think-
and gentlemen,
yeah, it was,
we've actually got some time to kill.
Oh,
David's still dead.
David is still dead. David, you may wake up. You may wake up.
Arise, David!
What we're gonna do?
Thank
We're
you.
gonna pit our actors from each team against each other in a round of questions only. So the way this works is David and Al will start. You'll be doing a scene where you can only speak in questions. If somebody messes up, I will go eh, and then the next person numerically from your team will step in to take your place and continue the scene. So remember, you must speak in questions only. Do not have a circular conversation. Try not to use rhetorical questions, and have fun with it, because we're going to be doing this for a few minutes until we run out of time. The whole show went a lot faster than I thought it would, so that's cool. We're tweaking, everybody. Okay, so your scene is about, let's see here. Trying to pick up someone at a funeral home during a funeral.
Do you want people to drop out?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Just David and Al right now.
Yeah.
So you'll pop in when it's your turn.
So what did you say this was again?
Questions
Have you
only.
ever heard of an out?
Sai, could you drop out your camera?
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
That's all right.
No, that wasted a bit of time anyway. That's fine.
That's true.
So what did you say this?
Have you ever heard of an outdoor adult funeral?
Now, Sai, now it's your turn. Continue the scene.
Hey, is this the outdoor, outside adult funeral?
Do you come here often?
Are you the proprietor?
How many times have you gone to a funeral and just thought, man, why can't I bone someone?
Don't you feel the same way?
Why else would I have founded this adult funeral parlor?
How about we indulge each other's, proclivities?
Do you prefer rum or vodka?
Would you like to insert both of them into the corpse's anus?
No. Next. Mark, you're up. Sai, you're out.
I'm going.
Hi, is this the adult funeral place?
Who's asking?
I want to make. Do you guys have a booking available for next Thursday? I'm planning on killing my mother.
And
Would you
that's
be able to put it-
not a question, Mark. Not a
Yeah, it
question.
was. I said,
No,
do
no,
you have any
if-
booking?
And then I'm planning on killing my mother. Molly, you're up.
I think my son's tried to kill me. Can you help? Hello?
How long has this problem been going on, ma'am?
How long have I been on the phone? Who
Is
are
your
you?
son currently attempting to kill you at this very second?
Does death by disappointment count?
Ooh, that sounds sexy. I'll be there in a minute.
Oh, Shalita, you're up.
Hello?
Are you the lady who's trying to book with our adult funeral parlor?
Is this a robot? Is this a recording? Hello?
Do I sound not alive?
Is this Siri?
Are you
Hello,
alone
Siri?
right now? Do you need help?
Yes.
Back to Al.
Could you tell me where I could find the adult funeral parlor?
Do you know the difference between your left and your right?
Would you show me?
Do you have a phone with you?
Is it compulsory to use the phone, or can you show me a different way?
Are you familiar with Google?
Is this Google?
Is that an iPhone?
Is this my phone?
Did you steal it?
Define steal. That's not a question.
Sai, you're back up.
Is this heaven?
Were you expecting hell?
Are you an angel?
Do you like my wings?
Can I borrow them?
Will it hurt if you take them off of me?
You know what? Paige, come on. Let's have Paige. No,
Okay.
Mark. Shalita, why don't you drop out for Paige?
Yeah.
Give everybody a chance.
So if this is heaven, do everybody's angel wings have butt plugs attached to them? Or is that just mine?
Why are you asking?
Can I not ask you questions?
Do I look like the question master?
Are you not standing underneath the sign that says Question Master?
It is a nice sign, isn't it?
Where do you get them made? Is that mahogany?
Paige. Come on in, Corey.
You got any dead bodies for me?
Why do you have to talk like that all the time?
And scene. That was going very, very, very dark. Dark even for us. All
I thought it was a very grounded scene.
That was 2 minutes. All right, David Podansky. He says 2 minutes. We're done, David. Thank you very much. David says great show. Thank you. Let's all have a big hand for each other. And our team captains, especially Brandon and Debbie, thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, you're very, very welcome. Thank you for running across the quad to our venue.
Yeah, it was a quick sprint.
It's not a festival without a trot across to another venue, isn't it? Thank you for everybody that watched, and thank you to David Podansky for putting on this festival and having us all be a part of it. We've only got 2 minutes, so I'll let the respective leaders of the troop. Al, I guess you're the guy that should speak for Electric Head. Where can people find you?
I've got the special graphics ready, so I'll do that.
Oh my God.
So myself and Sai are the Electric Head. We normally work in scripted material and different things, but when we're not doing that, we just make up some silly stuff and play like children, which we're quite good at. And we do that a lot in this podcast. Sai, what's in this podcast? You've got 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
What's in the podcast? Absolute madness. I have no idea. It's just, it's just a kind of stream of consciousness, crazy kind of. Oh, I do this thing called Science, which is all about crazy science stuff. Al tries to ruin it. That's it.
All right. And you can find Improv Chattanooga every Friday night at 8 o'clock. We do a show. This month we're doing movies, and I think next month we're going to start doing Improv Showdown with troops from around the world. So if your troop would like to get in on this and play with us, just send me a message on Facebook. I'm going to have a form up for that really shortly. Once again, thank you all so much for playing. Debbie and Brandon, thank you so much for doing a great job as captains.
Thank you.
Thank you for everybody watching, and that is it for us. Bye-bye, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the festival.
Bye. Bye. Y'all.
Bye.